class 10th. Today we will start with chapter number 14th, banking. Now there are a few topics and few chapters, children, that have been excluded, or if I say eliminated from the syllabus, because we have received the revised syllabus and therefore it has been eliminated. Few topics has been eliminated. So we will be doing the topics, the chapters according to the revised syllabus. So do not panic if I skip or if I miss the chapters from between. So the next chapter that we will be targeting is chapter number 14, banking. Now in the 9th class also we have done this chapter in brief, but I hope that you remember the content of what I have taught you in banking. So if I talk about banking, so banking can be explained or it can be termed as a group of activities, correct? Of group of activities that are being conducted by the monetary institutions of the country, correct? If I read, then banks are sometimes described as dealers in money and credit because banks accept deposits from the public and lend money, which is very clear. We know that banks are the monetary institutions of the country, and the functions that they do is accepting or lending money, accepting the deposits and lending money, correct? So therefore this process is termed as banking. If I read this paragraph, it says that a bank is an institution which accepts a deposit. Please underline while you listen and watch this video. A bank is an institution which accepts deposits from the public and advances loans. It purchases and sells money and transacts other related business. A bank is different from other financial institutions which may accept deposit and make advances, but they cannot create credit. Means they cannot create money. Their only function is to deal in money. Alright. In the previous class also we have discussed a lot about this chapter, that banks, they cannot create credit, they cannot create money, whereas these are the only institutions which can deal in credit or money. Now children, we will be doing only those topics that are being suggested by the council in the revised syllabus. So if I miss any of the topic, do not panic and do not worry. Like in this also, types of banks also, we will be doing only 2 types of banks, where there are numbers of banks given in this chapter, and we will be doing only 2 types of banks, that is central bank and the commercial bank, correct? Before that, let's just go through this brief distinguish between central and commercial bank. Now central bank, it says that, as you know, that central bank is the apex monetary institution of the country. Commercial bank, it is an organ. It is one of the organ of the money market. Central bank, it is owned by the government, and commercial bank, it is owned by shareholders. In 9th class, children, we have done this chapter. And I just hope that this chapter is clear to you. Okay, so that is why I am not going into the deep explanation of each and every point. We're just doing a brief reading of this chapter. Next point is, it is a bankers to the government, means it is a bankers bank. You know, you remember, it is a bankers bank. Commercial bank, it cannot issue notes, but it only issues checks. Central bank, it has the monopoly of note issue, means the central bank has the power to issue notes, whereas the commercial bank, it does not have any power or any monopoly to issue notes, but it can issue checks. Commercial bank, it issues checks, no credit. Central bank, next point. It controls credit according to the country's need. Okay, according to the country's need. How much credit does a country need? Commercial bank, it creates credit to meet the needs of the business. Next point, every country has only one central bank. India has RBI, correct? There are several commercial banks in the country. Yes Bank, Dena Bank, OBC, etc., etc. Syndicate Bank, correct? It is the custodian of the country's foreign currency reserve. It is a dealer in the foreign currency. It is the banker's bank as it keeps their cash reserve, grants, financial accommodations and clears their balances. Whereas commercial bank, it receives deposits from and grants loans to public. Next, it helps in setting up financial institutions to strengthen money and capital market in the country. It helps industry and commerce by providing finance and other services. Designation of chief executive, it is very important, children. You please just mark this, underline this. It is often asked in the examinations. It is a designation of chief executive. In central bank, the chief is known as governor, and in commercial bank, the chief is known as chairman. Correct? Now the next topic is types of banks. Now we will be doing just two types of banks. First is central bank and then next is commercial banks. Now central bank, children, as you know that central bank of a country serves as a leader of the banking system and the money market. You please underline this. Every country has a central bank which regulates money, supply and credit with the help of the government. The Reserve Bank of India is the central bank of our country. It acts as the banker's bank. It carries out the country's monetary policy. It occupies a central position in the banking system of the country. Knowing that central bank is the apex monetary institution, it has several powers and enjoys several powers like issuing currency, issuing notes, correct? It also acts as a banker's bank. It is only one in a country, correct? RBI is the Central Bank of India, and the chief executive or the chief of central bank is known as governor. Next is commercial banks. Now commercial banks, these are joint stock banks, means many small monetary institutions, they come together and they form one commercial bank. Alright, they form one commercial bank. Now these are joint stock banks which receive deposits from the public and business firms. They also provide short-term and medium-term loans to the customer. These banks carry on all kinds of banking functions within the framework of the Banking Regulations Act 1949 in India. Correct. Now commercial banks, if I explain you, then commercial banks, these are the public banks. In central bank, general public cannot go and deal. But commercial banks, in commercial banks, general public can go and they can deposit money, they can lend money, they can borrow money, they can deal in money. And commercial banks will deal with the general public. Alright. They do not enjoy as much powers as central bank, but still they enjoy powers regarding checks. Alright. These were the two types of banks that we will do. Now we have discussed in this video about banking, meaning of banking, definition of banking, types of banks, central bank and commercial banks, their powers, their executive powers, their ownership, their objectives and their differences. Correct? Now in the next video we will be continuing this chapter. Till then, take care. Bye bye.